the world. Yes! Seek freedom and the world shall be stretched out before your eyes. In the endless dreams of Rose and Thorn. Ow, my blood! I'm not supposed to get blood in it! Becky Hopkins.
Finally, Tashiki did a thing!
The Hero of Tomorrow.
Look out! It's Poison Hookshin!
And the Media Hunter.
So then now, when I turn 6, I will have 6s on me.
Guide your spirits, conquer it, bear conviction behind your flag. This is Tracing the Grand Line. You know, my line was going to be my blood. I'm not supposed to get sand in it, but I think leaving that as is funnier.
Yeah.
Mine will make sense later.
How we doing?
I'm doing fine.
Bit of a slow day, huh?
Yeah.
I've spent all day editing.
Totally nothing absolutely insane happened today. Nothing that will hopefully change the course of history forever. And
Come on, Rosen, the state of play
Absolutely.
wasn't that important.
but Astrobot! And a really shitty looking Silent Hill too.
Ugh.
Yeah, yeah, that's all I got.
Fortunately,
Yeah.
today I got a remake of a game that does look good.
Yep.
Oh, you're gonna have a lot of fun.
Yes, I am.
I learned about the added bosses today. Because I was watching KZ Excellent just melt through the end game with his strategy of only have 5 health and equip like 20 power rush badges, so he's doing like 30 damage every hit.
God damn.
He 3-turn shotted both Bonetail and the final boss.
Wow.
You've heard of Danger Mario. This is the most dangerous Mario.
It was absolutely insane. I don't have a fun fact of the day for the day. So you just want to get
And
into it? Good.
I just have the usual cover story stuff.
Yep. Go ahead.
Alright, so in this batch, Hachi meets some old friends from the Macro Fishman Pirates. They will be named in the anime. Who trade him a map to find rare ingredients for takoyaki in exchange for Kami. Thing is, he wanted to make takoyaki to propose to a woman he liked named Akko Pakto. The first canonical fish woman outside the non-canon ones from that one game, Great Hidden Treasure of Nanatsu Islands. I will link you. And here's what she looks like.
Huh.
I could make a comment about her lips, but I won't.
And she's an octopus.
Yep.
I know, but still. I know Hachi has them too. It's just the DSL's joke is there.
Yeah.
At any rate, Hachi feels like he was tricked after the map led him to an octopus named Mash, which he beats up, and then he goes back and beats up the pirates to get Kimi back. In which case, he one-shots their ship, which has like a big water tank, because the thing with them, they sell mermaids,
Yeah.
which will very much be important later. But turns out the map wasn't a complete lie, since Mash had ingredients inside him. So that's going to lead into something for next time.
A cream puff just falls out.
Episode 123. That looks crockish. Run, Luffy, run to the royal tomb.
4Kids episode 91. The Crypt Script.
It feels racist.
Eh.
We open on Luffy being jerky, Crocodile heading to the mortuary, not seeing that the stuff Luffy spat out revived him.
Yeah, Luffy got saved by gravity.
I was gonna say, he's lucky that gravity made the water come down after the villain left.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
And now Luffy's angry and he's wet.
Luffy's on the move. Holy shit, that's just an ancient Egyptian temple.
I mean, Alabasta is like a mishmash of various Middle Eastern cultures, so...
Complete with a secret tunnel!
Secret room!
Maybe we'll find the god cards in there.
Oh, boy. Or the Millennium items.
Yeah.
Many events occur behind the scenes. Just because a country belongs to the world government doesn't necessarily mean that its king knows what's going on. You shouldn't be blamed.
Oh, hey, Robin can read poneglyphs. It's why Crocodile hasn't killed her.
Yeah, hold that thought.
Yep. Robin hypothesizes that the poneglyphs tell the location of Pluton, but Cobra has no idea. We cut to Tashigi, reveling in her being jobbed the fuck out, and goddamn, Robin shattered her leg.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, wasted.
Probably won't be surprised to hear that the flashback of Robin beating up Tashigi was shortened.
Yeah.
Especially the part where she broke her leg. Apparently, though she's still running on it just fine later. Oh well.
Okay, Becky, I realize I'm asking you to put a shirt on Robin, which is difficult for you. I think it's... I forgot. I'm trying to remember the exact shirt. Oh, fuck. I think it was Owen Hart who had like an "I broke Brett's leg" shirt or something like that.
You want her to draw her with an "I broke Tashigi's leg"
Yes!
shirt?
I'm trying to find the damn shirt. I can't remember. I'll find it later. Anyway, but you can just easily Photoshop one on. It doesn't need to be fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, to her credit, she's resilient, and then Crocodile finds her. That smoky idiot. Me when I see that fucker in the pants and hat. That's right, I'm calling out that sex pervert, Smokey the Bear.
Hey kids, isn't it weird that I never wear a shirt? Because the pants imply there's something to cover up.
Something impressive. Dr. Hibbert, basically. Just a straight up Riff Tracks joke.
Yeah.
Usopp, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, he's trying to think like Crocodile.
There's gotta be better ways to do that.
The 4Kids dub would flat out ruin this joke and just have Usopp doing his normal voice.
Which...
Because he's imitating Crocodile's voice here in the original. Yeah.
Poor kids. Do you not like humor?
Dancing is forbidden. Chopper's nose is covered in gunpowder, so no dice that way. And goddamn, Sanji is booking it. Although with his stance, his nuts are now a soccer goal.
Yeah. I do like how Nami at least tried to have Chopper use his nose, even if it didn't work.
It was a shot.
I'm glad they thought of it at least.
Yeah.
It's not that his nose is covered in gunpowder, it's all he
There's
can
gunpowder in
smell.
the air, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chopper is not snorting gunpowder.
Don't snort gunpowder, kids.
You gotta snort the gunpowder, like cocaine.
Ah!
It's Sanji just literally running through a building.
Fuck this wall!
There's a lot of Kool-Aid Mans in this episode.
Yep. Pell didn't have any luck, and I'm maintaining it's underground. Tashigi, take the damn L!
Yeah, now's not the time to fight the guy who can help.
With your busted ass leg.
Yeah,
I hope that flashback took less than 5 minutes.
Gotta pad it out.
Well, thankfully she is pragmatic this time.
Yeah. Luffy with that, which way did he go, George? Which way did he go?
At least he actually understands the direction.
Yeah. At least we don't have a run straight north incident this time. Well, not for Luffy, but still.
Yeah.
Well, congrats, Tashigi. You don't know it, but you just saved the day.
I remembered what it was. It was not, in fact, in the WWF. It was in, like, the territories, like, back in the 70s. It was Greg Valentine broke Wahoo McDaniel's leg. I need to point out Wahoo McDaniel was, I'm fairly certain, an Italian guy cosplaying a Native American. The 70s!
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the joke we can do. We could do I broke Tashigi's leg. It's very simple because it's just this is the shirt, Becky. It's very simple. It's just text. It's just white text on a black background. It's so stupid.
So it's the Kill Slasher shirt.
It's MJF's latest shirt, basically. Oh my god. Anyway, let's see. Where was I? She thankfully does take the L and tells Luffy where Crocodile went. She's not happy about it though.
She takes the Luffy.
To hell with Marine headquarters. Agreed. And alright, Luffy's brutal gut wound.
Just
Obvious-
the gut blood.
Yeah, obviously that was censored, and we'll get to how they pulled certain things off later.
Well, see, I know the why. Even I know it's a fucking stab through the gut.
Time to sleep.
Like, it's funny.
Maybe the audience doesn't know.
Fair.
Like, it's funny. I can handle all sorts of insane gore and body horror in a lot of media, and yet simple shit like open gut wounds makes me go.
I mean, don't forget, Luffy did get impaled all the way through, so...
Yeah.
And not in the way
not
the
as
internet
bad
thinks.
Like, not as bad as I feel when I see broken, like, limbs cracked in places they shouldn't be.
Yep.
But
on a funnier note, Luffy thinks that eating meat will cure all your wounds.
I mean,
As to quote another Rick Tracks, it's rich in proteins.
Yeah, protein's important for healing, but it doesn't work that fast.
Becky, have you seen that short, The Color of Health?
Yes.
Clearly, what Luffy needs is enriched in whole grain bread. In that short, they're talking about like the various foods you need to have a healthy diet, and for some reason they use the phrase "enriched in whole grain bread" like 20 times in the span of like 2 minutes. Yeah.
Rosen at the beginning of the short credited it as being oh god, it was at least funded by a baking
I
bakers
see.
association. So
That makes sense.
bread.
Bread.
Yet?
Bread.
How did I not think of that first?
Anyway, Robin's reading the poneglyph while with Crocodile still approaching. Luffy's out cold, and Robin's wondering if this is the only poneglyph. Not counting that filler one, it is indeed the only one. Why the fuck did they show that filler one? It's such a bad idea.
Foreshadowing.
My head.
Also,
Go ahead.
Actually, no, I'll wait. I'll wait a long while, because I think there's an explanation for this sort of thing.
Anyway.
Okay, my headcanon for now, it's the filler poneglyph was just the One Piece version of the Babylonian complaint tablet to Ian Nasir, however you pronounce that, the shitty copper merchant.
What's the fucking thing from Pompeii? Like, Pontius fucked here?
Rosen did theorize, because, spoilers, the poneglyph that Robin finds in the tomb is just history. Like, this person begat this person, and they ruled over Alabasta in this dynasty. It's basically like those passages from the Bible.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And Rosen theorized, what if the red poneglyph from the filler had the Pluton info hidden on it?
It would make total sense, because why the fuck else would you show it?
Anyway.
Yeah, I think I'll kill you right here. Motherfucker!
And I'm like, this makes no sense to me, because you don't know anyone else who can read poneglyphs, and just because this isn't the right one doesn't mean you're never going to find the right one.
Isaac, please cut in the bit from Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Well, that's not very nice. Of course not! I'm fucking evil!
Also, on the subject of that poneglyph being the equivalent of all those begets in the Bible, Crocodile's the kind of guy who would skip them just to get to the gorier shit.
Yeah. So most Christians.
Can we put, what is it, the fucking little bastard Bible kit that Bart has? Put it on Crocodile's hook? Yeah, she's outlived her usefulness to him, though he claims he betrayed her.
He claims she betrayed
him. Excuse me. She's not answering. She goes for a water attack, and then, oh shit, he hooked her.
Yeah. Yeah, she throws a vial of water at him to try and stab him with a knife, but of course he just turns into sand and knocks it down on the floor.
Why didn't you just pour it on him?
She tried!
No, she threw the thing at him.
There's no time to uncork the fucking thing!
Oh crap, she can spawn 2 hands. One to hold and one to open.
You want more hands! But again, the fact that Crocodile moved fast enough means it couldn't work.
Yeah, although, in the 4 Kids episode, to make this worse, before Robin does this, she goes, "If I water you down, you'll be all washed up."
It's like every third line about Crocodile.
Yeah. He's a big fan of that impalement from behind move.
It usually works.
You say that, but it doesn't kill either of the people he uses it on.
Off screen, it usually works.
And don't forget his line on the 4 Kids dub. I got your back.
Oh, God.
That's awful.
You were a good redhead man. Well, woman. You knew it.
Because I never trusted you from the beginning of our partnership. Well, shit, that ain't good.
I could find the Pluton on my own. You say that now.
It's just a little present. Oh, fuck, Cobra had a plan. He's bringing down the temple, taking them all out. Let's ignore the obvious problem with that.
Although Crocodile says it a few seconds later.
Yeah, he's like... yeah. Well, first, Vivi's hurt again, but she ain't stopping. There's a bomb to find. Vivi remembers a hiding spot Koza used to use, and it's probably where the cannoneer is. Nice red serpent star, Usopp.
Don't forget the off-screen rubber band of doom.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do it. What's that hammer? Rubber band of doom! That'll teach you! Every time the rubber band of doom shows up, I have to show Jeff immediately.
Yeah. It's a good gag.
And it's a great gag, yeah. Oh my god, Zoro.
How did you get out here?
How'd you find a fucking jungle?
You think I know?
How is a jungle thriving in this arid desert?
It's an oasis, but still. Like,
I was wondering why it was so lush here.
Although, I love how nobody realized it until Vivi brought it up, because I was waiting, because obviously Isaac and I both knew this part, but I was waiting for Rosen or Becky to realize where the bomb was, because they were constantly cutting back to the clock tower.
I'll be honest, I was stupid and didn't think about that.
It just looks like they were, like, showing the time. It's a good trick.
They are, but it's also, like, really high up so they can get a good range with the cannon.
Yep. Luffy's still zonked out, sleeping off that blood loss. And then wakes up. Time for me to beat up Crocodile!
Man, I hope that nap was just 2 minutes long, and apparently it was! Exactly!
Why does Cobra look like Dr. Cortex here?
Fish?
Crocodile, I'm going to defeat you. Or, more accurately, this guy's going to do it.
That hole over there looks kinda crockish.
Ugh, awful.
Speaking of things that sound racist.
Except I won't die.
I simply won't die. Well, yeah, he's actually says that he can use his fruit to just turn the boulders into sand and live.
Or turn himself into sand and just, escape that way.
Yeah, either or.
Which feels like the easier thing. Update, Robin is still injured.
When Luffy yells out, "Where are you?" I was just picturing the bit from Red Sonja. Where are you?
Was that Brigitte Nielsen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always get her mixed up with Denise Richards. I don't know why.
They're not even from the same country.
I know. I don't know why. Anyway, episode 124. The nightmare draws near the Sang Clan's secret base.
4 Kids episode 92. The Sweat Threat.
Me waking up in the morning.
Same.
We open on the temple, continuing to crumble as Luffy gets further into it.
Gum Gum Parkour!
Sorry, I was just distracted by what Becky put in our One Piece chat. Becky.
Yeah. I got distracted by a piece of Mihawk fan art that popped on my Twitter feed. Yeah. Mihawk pretty.
Big titty goth swordsman.
Vivi tells Usopp that the cannon is a place where, despite the dust clouds, the target can be seen. And that place is the top of the clock tower.
Yeah.
Well, at least Zoro saw the smoke and is trying to make his way back.
Why did the tower get so far away, Zoro?
Oh my God. And then... Usopp noise!
No, Usopp noise! It sounds even funnier in Japanese.
But I do love Sunny Straight's line. Ha ha! Trample the power of my nails! Come on, Vivi, let's go.
For those not following along with us, Usopp just basically took out a random chalkboard and scratched his nails on it to incapacitate everyone trying to attack.
It's way too long for you to do it, but I was tempted to read the Quint monologue from Jaws in Usopp's voice.
Yeah. Which was changed to just chalkboard nail scratch in the 4Kids version.
Yeah.
That is funny.
No, it's not.
It's really not. Update, Nico Robin is still injured. It's like that bit, what was the guy that Norm MacDonald will always say is still dead on a Weekend Update?
See, my first thought was, you guessed it, Frank Stallone.
Generalissimo Francisco Franco is still dead.
Yeah, okay.
I can't Google Norm MacDonald still dead because he actually is dead.
I just googled Weekend Update still dead.
Okay.
Anyway. Laugh it up, Crocodile. You ain't done with Luffy yet.
Speaking of which, Gum Gum. Oh, yeah!
Yeah. The Straw Hats are damn good.
Crocodile at this point is like, how many times do I have to teach you this lesson, Rubber Man?
I'm honestly surprised you didn't use that for your intro quote. I know you're excited about the Shiki, but yeah, that was up there.
I'm just happy a sword lady did a thing.
Yeah. Don't get used to it. Anyway.
The Straw Hats are damn hard to kill, hence why Luffy's still alive.
I was just picturing Luffy doing the Jonah Hex line. Guess I'm just a bad penny.
Luffy's here to get something back, and Crocodile just lists all the shit he's stolen from people. It's none
Crocodile
of those.
Crocodile literally with the, for me, it was Tuesday.
What's he want back? This land! And the nice thing about...
And we'll call it this land!
The nice thing about flashbacks is I don't have to recap them.
It would probably make the episode too long. It'd be funny if Crocodile also listed some really mundane shit he's stolen from people, like, I don't know, maybe he kept a library book past...
the pennies I took without leaving a penny? What's a penny?
Which is funny given what I just did.
The tag I ripped off my mattress.
You monster!
The shopping cart I refuse to put back.
That's just rude. Although during the flashback we get that "Aren't we friends, huh?" from Luffy, which I read as "Aren't we friends, huh?"
I will defeat you. Take this country out of your evil hands, and then Vivi will smile again. And then, this is just for me, sick kick!
Wait, how did he kick him?
It's a good question. Crocodile's wondering that too, but he should be looking out for getting fucking decked!
Yeah, although, apparently according to standards and practices, Luffy couldn't punch Crocodile in the face, so when he punches him across the room, they move his hand so he's punching him in the chest instead.
I'm just still happy we got the sick kick.
I think it would be more dangerous to punch someone in the chest.
Standards and practices are dumb sometimes.
You hit someone right in the center of the chest, like in the right spot, you could fucking kill a person.
Center mass, bitch. But no. The reason that Luffy can punch Crocodile is that his hands are covered in blood.
Yep.
So, I've actually been hinting at this for a bit now. You remember way back in that filler arc when I mentioned that in the 4Kids dub, Luffy mentioned how hot it was underground? Yeah, that comes back. 4Kids turned Luffy using his blood against Crocodile into using his sweat instead, hence the title of the episode. And not only redrew all the blood to be clear, but added some extra beads of sweat on his face in some scenes. Which is honestly kind of clever by their standards, even if it makes no sense to be hotter underground. Although they did add a line saying that Luffy's rubber skin can't breathe underground, which, first of all, you can breathe through your skin.
No!
I mean, if you could do that, you'd be a plant.
Yeah. Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis.
Like, what?
That's that one character from Metal Gear Solid 5.
Quiet? Yeah.
Is Luffy gonna be walking around in a bikini and shorts now?
No, but Ocelot is.
Blood can harden sand too, can it? It's an unfortunate line right now.
Yeah.
Crocodile's bursting out a new weapon hidden in his hook. It's poison coated now.
My first thought was, oh no, he took the condom off his hook.
Okay, I just had a very, very stupid idea.
Yeah.
So pretty much any liquid can make Crocodile vulnerable. Can you? I don't know why, but I'm imagining, like, you know how coaches get Gatorade dumped on them after a game?
Yeah.
Where is this going?
I don't know. I was just trying to think of random liquids you could throw on Crocodile to make him weak.
Are you imagining Crocodile getting defeated by the water boy?
I'm gonna beat you there, Crocodile. It's been a while since I've seen this movie.
I was also thinking of wet t-shirt contest, but that involves water too, so.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise, Zoro's lost.
He's so lost the Marines actually take pity on him. We know you have no sense of direction, but this is bad even for you. Just you wait.
What do you mean, just you wait?
You'll see.
God.
You can see Zoro's one brain cell imploding as the Marines actually give him directions.
Zoro, just take the dub. You don't have time.
Speaking of time.
Oh, right. I am dumb today.
It's fine. So I'm very tired. Oh, right. People are still dying.
Yeah, unfortunately, that lasts through pretty much this entire fight.
Yep. Usopp keeps Vivi focused, though, which is good. Where is Pell, anyway?
No, we almost skipped over Tashigi actually doing something.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Because she does tell the Marines to stand down, basically. Like,
true, she even gives them directions.
Yeah. Now, I'm like, amazing how all that took place within a minute.
Yeah, you know.
Shonen time dilation.
In 5 short minutes, the city will explode. In probably 2 minutes, this place is definitely gonna blow up.
Trust me on this one.
Do you know what a minute is?
How much more can this temple crumble?
It's still weird to me that Vivi calls Chopper Tony.
It's very weird.
Yeah.
But if I may have another Photoshop suggestion, Becky.
What?
Chopper as Tony Danza.
God.
Speaking of which, we did mention Pell earlier, and oh damn, Pell got duck hunted.
Yep, and go ahead, Becky.
Chaka and Pell is the duck hunt dog and duck.
Yeah. Yeah. somehow 4Kids was able to show Pell getting shot, though they did censor the blood and feathers flying off him in that frame.
Who did it? Well, we'll see in a bit, and boy, will we talk about it. But,
Yeah.
oh, fuck. Luffy got cut with that poison hook twice.
Apparently that poison is acidic enough to dissolve boulders. But thankfully, Luffy's a bit harder to kill.
That shit melts. Yeah, that shit melts stone. Thankfully, this comes to surface level, and Luffy like latches onto Crocodile, and like drives his hook down into the fucking ground, I think,
And breaks it.
Yeah. And I thought he was going for a flying hook bar.
No.
Just put him in a cross hook breaker and make him tap out. That'll solve everything.
Meanwhile, back at the clock tower, Sanji, how did you get up there? Zoro, how'd you get up there?
You think I
Zoro,
know?
you're here. Zoro, you're here too. You're here too. Yes, you're here too.
God.
Well, well, they told me to go north, so I just kept going up. North and up aren't the same thing.
Yeah, Zoro actually got so lost he ended up in the right place. Kind of.
I mean, stopped clock.
Yeah.
It's not stopped. That's the problem.
Ah.
Guys, enough bantering. We've only got 2 minutes.
Go, 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 go! Apparently, they can't get in there unless it's from the sky or the back stairs. Nami's got a better... Good.
That's a terrible clock tower design, by the way.
It's awful. Fucking awful.
Yeah.
Nami's got a better idea, though, and never mind about that. We now find out who these two are. Mr. Seven and Miss Father's Day. Now then, what the fuck am I looking at?
In other words, what bar are they?
I was segueing into that, yes. I was going to just rant about how fucking awful these designs are.
Fair.
You're silly.
They're not awful, but they're really goofy.
Yeah.
Mr. Seven has 7s for eyebrows.
He has 7s for a nose.
Oh,
And a
I didn't know.
mouth.
I didn't notice that, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he's basically made of 7s.
Mr. Seven looks like an
Also-
Al Hirschfeld drawing.
Yeah.
Of course, also, if he were promoted to number 6, this is what he would look like.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh god, it's
I
awful!
hate it. I hate it.
Oh. Oh no, I just realized.
I mean, apparently this is not the original Mr. Seven, so
Yeah.
I guess this guy did get promoted from Mr. 8 at one point.
Oh,
So
I don't want to know what he looked like as Mr. 8.
I have 2 bars for him. Speaking of, what bar are Mr. Seven and Miss Father's Day?
Mr. 7 is a mystery flavored dum dum.
yeah, he's a dum-dum, all right.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, and this might be a little on the nose, but Miss Father's Day, I almost said Miss 7, Jesus Christ, is, ah shit, hang on, I had the screen cap here, come on. I looked up frog candies.
I had one from OSW specifically. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I found this Happy Yummy's World Best Tasting Gourmet Gummies Happy Frog Mix.
That's a very fucking long title. Oh my god, that's all on the label.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm assuming Isaac is putting these on screen.
I will.
What's yours?
This one I will.
You should do that in the future.
It just takes a lot.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But this one's at least funny.
Yeah.
So,
For Mr. Seven, my bar is Bleep's Candy from Double Bubble. And for Miss Father's Day, well, my Tifa answer is a frog in a blender snow cone. But my actual answer is a bag of Alan's Red Frogs Alive gummy frogs.
Isaac.
Mr. 7 is a Cadbury egg. I mean, he's
That's
got
a good
the
one.
purple-
He absolutely is a Cadbury egg. That's perfect.
And then this Father's Day, I'd say a green apple airhead.
I can see that. Let's see here. Aurora says, excuse me, Jeff says that Miss Father's Day is a box of Sour Patch Kids and Mr. Seven is a box of nerds. Aurora says that Mr. Seven is a cup of cottage cheese and Mr. 8, or excuse me, Miss Father's Day is a bootleg Karopi chocolate bar that's been repackaged, probably a repackaged Temu lot. I say Mr. 7 is both Spaceship Earth from Epcot Center and Gary Spivey from the Psychic Companions Network. Which, if you don't know Gary Spivey, I'm going to put this on screen.
Oh, no.
This is probably what he's based on, actually, if I had to guess. This holy fucking shit! Oh my, it only gets bigger with time! Oh my god! And Miss Father's Day is a Fat Frog ice cream bar. Holy fuck! Okay, next episode, please.
I will say this world's best tasting gourmet gummies Happy Frog mix. It's only $12.50 on Amazon and it has 4.6 rating, 4.6 stars.
It's just such a long title. It's just such a long title.
Did we have? Did you have voice notes from Mr. 7?
I do. I have them in a bit.
Okay.
They're actually in the next episode.
Yeah, exactly. Episode 125. Magnificent Wings. My name is Pell, guardian deity of the country.
4Kids, episode 93. The Bomb in the Belfry.
That's not that bad.
Eh.
We open on these two chuckle fucks. Let me do that again. We open on these two chuckle fucks. Oh my god, look at this fucker. Like, Mr. 7 is absolutely the worst design, because at least Miss Father's Day has a motif. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Mr. 7.
He loves his numbers.
Right, but what's with the fucking awful hair? And the fucking weird gun? And the color scheme? Like, nothing says 7s aside from them having 7 everywhere. It doesn't count as a motif, it's just being lazy.
He grabbed some random shit from a costume shop? I don't know.
Oh my god, did Teruki Hanazawa dress him?
Oh!
You know it's true.
No,
Teru and
that's so mean.
Mob would be the first to say it, and you know this.
No.
I'm afraid that. Ritsu would be the first to say this, and you know this.
I know.
Anyway.
You tacky. Who dressed you? Cheetah?
Thank you, Tashigi. Tashigi's finally gung-ho. Good.
I also literally had to thank you, Tashigi, in my notes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mr. 7 is played by Anthony Bowling, who was Shigehisa Noguchi in Detective Conan, Ukyo in Samurai 7, Sheena in Speedgrapher, Oda in Witchblade, Shoji Suyama in Big Windup, Ears in Oeda Rocket, Natsuo Ichinomi in Sekirei, Yuka Suzuki in Fairy Tail, Andrea Valle in Michiko and Hachin, Mitarai in Kamisama Kiss, Ashia in Devil, Takasaki in Defrag, Akuma in Ping Pong, Tristan in Gangsta, Ippei Kusaba in Tokyo Ghoul, Seki in Origami Arigoto, Dragon Shroud in My Hero, Diedrich in Black Butler Book of Circus, Fulame in Drifters, Shinohara in Gamers, Subaru Ichinose in Space Battleship Tiramisu, Gaku Izuhara in Hanabado, Taro in My Roommate is a Cat, Sakamoto in Nichijou, Kuromu in Bofuri, Zach Patterson in Moriarty the Patriot, Frankie Franklin in Spy Family, Alex in Pokemon Horizons, and Hyun Ki-chul in Solo Leveling.
I did a double take when I remembered that Frankie's name was Frankie Franklin.
Frankie Franker Frankins.
Anyway, in the 4Kids dub, Mr. 7 was David Lapkin, who voiced a couple of incidental characters in Kirby Right Back At Ya and Sonic X, John Tanaka in F-Zero GP Legend, Lucian of the Sinnoh Elite Four in Pokemon, and very briefly portrayed the One Piece character Satori in the video game Pirates Carnival and Grand Adventure, despite Satori being a Skypiea character and thus never making it into the 4Kids anime.
I had the Japanese one real quick. In Japanese, it's Kesuke, and it's pretty much his only role. Like this, like another character later on, and some characters in a Gundam, I think. Miss Father's Day is played by Cynthia Kranz, who we last talked about as young Zoro. In Japanese, it's Tomoko Naka, who was Bill in Thomas and Friends, Phalion in Sailor Moon R, Yuina Himu in Tokimeki Memorial, Mao in Trails in the Sky, Tsubaki Ida in Dragon Maid, and Chihiro Nagata in Shy.
In the 4Kids dub, Miss Father's Day was Amy Birnbaum, one of 4Kids' earliest and most prolific voice actresses. She's probably best known as the English voices of both Taya Gardner and Bones from Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters. Aside from them, she was also DJ Mary in Pokemon, Melody in Pokemon the Movie 2000, meaning, yes, she is responsible for that "I have Krabbies" joke. Molly from Pokemon the Movie 3 Spell with the Unknown, Max and Winona from Pokemon Advance, as well as a ton of other Pokemon side characters I won't bother to name. Chip from Cubics Robots for Everyone, Tadashi from Night on the Galactic Railroad, Kirby and Kirby Right Back At Ya, Cosmo, Charmy, and Helen from Sonic X, meaning she also voiced Charmy in the 4Kids era Sonic games, Tureen from Fighting Foodons, Lily from Shaman King, Scarlet from G.I. Joe Sigma 6, Computress from Cartoon Network Fusion Fall, and everyone's favorite role of hers, Skelly the Skeleton from I Spy Spooky Mansion.
I remember I Spy Spooky Mansion.
Wow.
It was very weird.
I would imagine.
What is it that you think I do not understand, Straw Hat? Luffy doesn't answer. Instead, he just starts blasting.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh.
The poison.
Oh, and
Good.
And in regards to the sniper duo, so this is a new one on me. I guess 4Kids got letters about kids playing with matches because they actually censored Mr. Seven holding up the lit matchstick.
Oh my god!
And later on, they actually censor him lighting the fuse.
It's
they cut
fire! It's the existence of fire! Prometheus had his fucking liver torn out by an eagle for eternity for this shit! And you cut it out?
I think it was a vulture, but yeah.
Whatever!
I'm pretty sure it was an eagle.
It doesn't matter! Oh my god!
They cut out the part where the match is on fire and only show the ignition spark on the cannon's
It's
fuse.
basic science, goddammit! Fire go hot! That's the right phrase.
I think Rosen's brain is breaking.
No, that's from having to deal with LA traffic.
Also, because the Marines were fighting the Billions, we had to point out the one guy that had on the I Heart Miss Valentine jacket.
Which I determined.
If we were going to bring it up.
I determined is the equivalent of those fucking hentai sweaters.
Ugh.
Just broadcasting what you get off to. Like, not in terms of, like, you know, queer culture or whatever, because obviously, like, none of us here are straight. But in terms of, like, this is the pornography I like.
Like, these are real secretive agents
They're
here.
covered in Baroque work stuff.
Written all over them.
They're fucking decked out in it. What the fuck is going on?
Although the I Heart Miss Valentine jacket is even funnier because, of course, 4Kids removed that text.
Bad man.
Which I have to wonder, are these custom? Is this custom for Broke Works merch, or is Crocodile having this shit officially made?
I
mean, normally I would not be pro cop shooting first and asking questions later, but in this case, the Billions are literally wearing the proof all over.
They're fucking broadcasting it. Oh my god.
Freaking idiots. Either that, or they weren't expecting the Marines to be here. I bet the average citizen isn't going to know who they are.
But what is their explanation going to be when someone says, "Oh, hey, what's the Baroque on your shirt mean?"
I just really like classical music.
That explains something in a few episodes, or next episode. Anyway, oh right, the poison that entered Luffy's body, that poison. Nami has Usopp, Vivi, and Chopper in a totem stance, and she's got a plan. The Cyclone...
Oh wait, isn't this like the last 10 seconds?
No, we're not quite there yet.
The Cyclone tempo right in the nuts.
Yeah, directly to the cock!
I love how Nami's big plan was basically to blow up Usopp's nuts.
I'm starting to think that if we did do a nut shack counter for this show, we'd lose
Did you say
track
nut
of
shack counter?
Yeah.
Yeah, nut shack counter.
No, I heard nut shack counter.
No!
It's the nut
Everyone
shack
know-
counter.
Everyone knows the nut shack counter should always be at 0.
The nut shack is a little old place where
We can get our nuts kicked.
nut shack baby, nut shack baby. I'm just thinking of one of my favorite bits from Make Some Noise. What the fuck is it? I forgot his name. Fuck. Fred Schneider from the B-52s is coming to find and kill you.
But yeah, like I said, I think that if we were to try to do a nut shot counter for this show, we'd lose count very quickly.
Oh, but yeah, I love how it stops just at his balls and like still all the impact is there. The face is amazing and it just launches them up. Then Sanji provides a boost for Chopper and Vivi. Then Zoro does that too, but fuck, the snipers noticed.
I mean, of course they noticed. They were bantering on the tower this whole time.
I mean, the sounds of battle they were probably hoping would mask it out.
This also really makes me think of a later moment in Thriller Bark, but I'll bring that up when we get to it.
Is it the combination?
Yeah.
I know about that.
Is there a nut shot in that arc too?
No.
No, I was more referring to the whole everyone throwing everyone else up to attack something high up.
There's a metaphorical nut shot.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah. If only you would just get rid of a friend or two, you could get rid of all these problems. Oh, you just sealed your doom.
And at this point, I was like, Crocodile, you're a friendship is magic villain.
Yeah,
You're literally going on and on about how friendship makes you weak.
Because none of us want Vivi to die. Helping each other is what friends do. And that's why none of us will leave Vivi behind or quit fighting you. As long as she doesn't give up her country, neither will we. Meanwhile, back at the clock tower, for the love of God, launch them! He does, but Zoro takes the blast. Chopper toss!
From Mr. Seven's yellow gun.
I hate Mr. Seven so much!
Just the yellow gun and the frog gun that throw a frog and dice.
How am I gonna deal with
Lucky 7.
I have a dumb reference here.
I didn't.
Oh god damn it! There's not even. Wait, it's a 6-sided die! It's a 6!
Anyway, there's probably
No!
2 seconds
No,
left.
no, I had a reference I wanted to do, god damn it!
Okay, go ahead.
How am I gonna take care of 2 villains or 6 straw hats at once? Shoot them with the dice gun! God.
While this is all happening, there's some kind of countdown, I believe.
Yeah, it's
so
counting down the
literally-
fucking bomb.
So literally, in about 2 seconds, this place is done, so...
Yeah.
There. Did it.
This place is about to blow. Oh.
Nice dodge, Chopper. The peacock ring slasher is actually useful. Well,
Yeah.
from the run back, which is awesome. Oh, that's a hell of a time for a flashback. But Vivi stops it at the last fucking second. Why is it still ticking? Ouch, Chopper let it directly headfirst on a Marine.
Yeah. That joke is funny, although 4 kids cut it out.
What's funnier is the fucking Wile E. Coyote holes for dip and shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit, the cannonball's still active!
Well, yeah, just because the cannon was stopped doesn't mean the bomb was.
I was very well prepared, you have to admit that much. Fucker.
It's literally a bomb.
Fucker. Well, that's not looking good. Vivi screams out in rage, but, what's that in the sky? Birdman!
Oh god, that's Pell's silhouette!
And my next 3 notes are all in caps. Pell, stop monologuing! Pell, stop flashbacking! Pell, stop slapping flashback Vivi!
While he's talking, the cannonball just explodes.
You can keep reminiscing about bonding with Vivi, though. That's adorable.
Yeah.
Good thing.
Yeah, Yeah, I saw Pell bonding with Vivi in the flashback, and I'm like, Jesus, how many dads does Vivi have by now?
All of them.
Yep.
Although, 4Kids took issue with him slapping Vivi and cut that out.
Yeah, I kind of expected that.
Okay, cultural differences, that one I get.
Yeah, that's whatever. Pell, the fucking badass, pulls out the bomb from the cannon and starts flying. Superman.
Yeah.
I love the
I am Alabasta's guardian deity. Chuck is like, that's my line.
There you go, too. I love this touch of the Falcon statue crumbling. And so, Pell dies, taking pretty much all of the blast. What a fucking way to go. It is the second coolest Falcon death in anime.
What was the first?
The Falcon Punch, of course.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Becky, in the F-Zero anime, Captain Falcon does his Falcon Punch as he's dying.
Oh.
As his big Hail Mary sacrifice move for the main character, because he's not the main character.
Yeah, he uses it to kill the main villain.
It's an amazingly animated sequence.
Yeah,
it's not available legally, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a scene that got memed a lot during the 2000s.
I'll show you later, yeah. Because it's awesome!
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, Pell went out like a fucking champion. Holy shit.
Gone. Reduced to atoms.
But at least the city is safe.
Next day.
Yep.
Who wants turkey? Sanji
this is a big turkey.
Sanji just gets smacked from behind. The fuck is wrong with you?
It's the worst thing is it's not actually Pell. It's just a turkey. He has really bad time.
I found a turkey in the backyard. What do you want from me? It was next to Pell's body. Episode.
Yeah, that was a big explosion though. So I was just like, everyone died. The
knockback is gonna be intense.
Yeah, we'll see it in episode 126. I will surpass you. Rain falls in Alabasta.
4Kids episode 94. Sandbagged.
Oh my fucking god, that's awful. Just 10 more episodes. We're almost free. We're almost fucking free. Oh my god. We open on the aftermath of the explosion, a shockwave still being felt on the ground. Vivi, isn't taking it well. Not that I expected her to. Everyone's getting up, but the fighting seemingly starts up all over again!
To be fair, the billions are still helping stir things up. But yeah, at this point, a lot of people are just in a frenzy, I would imagine.
Like, their pupils are gone! They're just fighting to fight.
Angry eyes.
Back with the Crocodile fight, he thinks the bomb killed everyone, and Luffy's seemingly out. Boy, is he in for 2 rude awakenings. Because Luffy refuses to stay the fuck down.
How many times do I have to kill him?
You can't defeat me! God damn! And then Luffy shattered the hook. Holy fuck! I'm the one who's gonna beat you. And time for the beatdown.
So, when Luffy's kicking him and Crocodile spitting up blood, 4Kids actually slipped up a little. They cut out every frame of him bleeding from his mouth, except one.
Oopsie.
Great, so it's subliminal blood.
Subliminal.
He broke his hook, hey, kind of like with Don Krieg.
Yep.
And Crocodile's like, oh no, now I just have a stump! Again!
You know what? I can fuck this.
No, he's like, unfortunately for you, Straw Hat, I have other attachments. And he just pulls out an egg beater.
I gave him that! Crocodile...
I actually did forget about the hook dagger he pulls out a second later.
Yeah. God, this is satisfying. Do you have any idea who I am? I don't care who you are, because it doesn't matter. Whoever you are, I will beat you! And then...
Well... Also, we learned that apparently the venom in Crocodile's hook was scorpion venom, and he was like, that scorpion venom should be going through him at any minute now. And I'm like, well, either that or Luffy is now the Scorpion King.
Also, can we talk about the fucking knife that pops out of Crocodile's, like, broken off hook?
Yeah, the hook dagger, like I said.
Oh shit, sorry, I zoned out for a sec. So.
Yeah.
And then...
Because I just want to know how many fucking attachments that hook has.
You know what's nice? I can actually play this song no problem because this is 100% in the public domain because the guy died over 100 years ago. So... Yes! They used Dvorak's Symphony No. 9 in E minor, which wrestling fans mostly associate with Gunther, formerly Walter. And because I need to explain this joke, when Walter was on the Indies, there was a group of people on Twitter who, anytime the songs played for his entrance, would say "Dicks Out for Ringkampf," which was his stable name. And so I wrote "Dicks Out for Mugiwara." Holy fucking shit! Gum Gum Storm is amazing!
It's hard to tell with the animation here, but he's actually spinning around while he's punching Crocodile.
Oh, is he?
That explains the whole twisting up before blowing himself up into the air.
Frankly, I thought he was just twisting to get up there, but yeah.
Yeah. Oddly enough, Grand Battle would make that a bit more clear, as that was Luffy's big special in that game.
Yeah, I'm sure he uses this a lot now.
We do get a better look at it later on in Thriller Bar. Yeah. And that's one of my favorite moments in that part.
I think I've seen it in Ennis Lobby.
I thought it was No, I think it was before Water 7.
Because I've seen an AMV of the first 6th opening that just basically covers all of Ennis Lobby. Anyway.
Either way.
Yeah. Luffy punches through the Sable's La Pasado, La Spada, and lands the Gum Gum Storm, just basically the 7-page Muda equivalent.
Yeah.
Crocodile's
He punches him so hard, he gets punched up through the bedrock of the city.
Yep. He's launched into the sky. Crocodile finally having been defeated.
Although that shot of Crocodile spinning around in the air just made me think, oh, I was strobing through the gas one day.
He gets launched fucking high.
Yeah.
High enough to where everyone in the battlefield can see it. And I love that Usopp was using Usopp noise to stop the fighting.
Yeah.
Slowly, things start to calm down a little bit. And Vivi has the best view of all. Holy shit, Koza's okay, and... Oh my god. Rain. At long last, Rain has returned to Alabasta.
Drip, drip, drop in away pro showers.
Crocodile lands, as does Luffy. Cobra, you may want to help him. Thank you. Thank you so much. No sweat.
Luffy said directly to the 4Kids version.
Yep.
The wind just shifts. Oh god, it's acid rain. We're all melting.
What's nice is the song's 11 minutes long, so we could just have it running the rest of the episode. I added it to the Tracing Pre-Show playlist as a gag. So, what do we think of this fight?
Holy fuck!
Yeah. That's basically my thoughts, too, is what an amazing ending.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I didn't think they could top Arlong Park's ending, but that did it.
Like, that just felt even more satisfying.
I will...
Literally through the foundation.
Yeah. So, and I love how symbolically beating Crocodile just literally returned rain to the country.
Also, we need to point out that as the fighting resumes after Pell's explosion, Vivi's just been non-stop screaming, "Stop fighting, please!" And Nami sends the others to go, her and the others to go stop the fighting, but nobody can hear her until the rain starts, and then she's heard. That's so good. Any other thoughts on this episode?
There's
what?
What can be said? It's the perfect conclusion.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then in that case, the Luffy moment of the week.
Obviously, it's Gum Gum Storm.
Yeah,
until everyone else goes first.
Yeah, I had a feeling someone would say Gum Gum Storm, so I said, just for my own personal benefit, the sick kick. Isaac, I don't need to put in a gif of the sick kick. Just ask me, and I'll send it.
Mm-hmm.
Luffy not giving a fuck if Crocodile is a warlord or what his reputation is or anything.
Who do you think you are? I am.
There it is. Most
my Luffy moment of the week was Luffy napping for 2 minutes and somehow being fully refreshed afterwards.
Yep.
Man, I wish I had that power.
Luffy used
Same.
rest. Well, most valuable pirate.
I would say Pell, which is fitting since he is seemingly named after real-life pirate Ignatius Pell.
Oh, I thought he was named after a peregrine falcon, but it could be
That
both.
too. Yeah, it's Pell. I was tempted to give it to Vivi, and she did almost save the day, but Pell got rid of the bomb.
I want. Can I have it be a tie between Pell and Luffy?
You could say Luffy.
Okay, Luffy then.
I will go with Nami for actually getting everyone's ass in gear and trying to stop the fight immediately after seeing Vivi was trying how she was.
Actually, since no one else said it, I'll give it to Vivi as well, because her contribution was still very important.
Yes. Shout out to Tashigi, who wouldn't fit for this segment, even though we don't exclusively do pirates on this segment, would object to being on this segment.
Yeah.
Best worst moment. My best is Pell's sacrifice or Usopp noise. My worst is Mr. 7. It was gonna be both Mr. 7 and Miss Father's Day, but no, it's Mr. 7. Fuck your stupid Gary Spivey hair.
Mine is my best moment is the Marines giving Zoro directions.
Yeah.
Just that bit alone, them roasting Zoro, just so good. And then the worst moment is Robin not thinking of having the vial water open and pouring it on Crocodile, which would have been killing him a lot easier.
Becky.
God damn it. I really should have written these down.
You should have, yeah.
Shit, I'll just give back. Oh, shit. No, wait.
Eli, you want to go first?
Yeah, go, Eli. I'm still thinking.
Well, I had a couple of choices written down for best, and two of them are already taken. Pell sacrificing himself to tow away the bomb, or Usopp noise. But my other option was Vivi cutting the fuse just in time. And the worst moment for me was everyone monologuing when the bomb was literally seconds from going off.
Yeah.
I know, shonen time dilation, talking as a free action, all that stuff. But at a certain point, we all made fun of Namek exploding in 5 minutes.
Okay, you know what? Best moment, which... Yeah, honestly, this would also overlap with Luffy moment of the week. I don't care. Luffy figuring out that blood can also work for beating Crocodile, because Luffy may be stupid, but occasionally there's a spark up in that brain.
Yep.
Worst moment, that we honestly didn't get this Pell development earlier, honestly.
Development.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it for this week. Yeah, that'll do it for this
See you
week. Next week's episodes are 127 through 130 as we finish up Alabasta. I can't believe it. When did we start Alabasta? Like March?
I'm not sure.
Been a fucking while. Well, see you next time.
We'll see you next voyage. I'm gonna go play Paper Mario.
Yeah.